On this screen, I'm going to pretend I'm a renter. I have on this tab, I have an email for that for the owner, and on this tab, I have the owner's view. So this is the point of view of the renter. So I'm going to come out, select the item that I want. I'm going to move pretty quickly through this because it takes a little bit of time. Select full day, check availability, submit a reservation request, and then you will notice as I come over here, this should get a notification, as well as I'll get a text on my phone. So here's the notification about me wanting to rent the engine test stand. And if I go over to the owner, I see now the owner has an item in their chat box. I click here, go to owner, and once it has a chance to refresh, it should show that item that I just rented. There it is. And you can see that this provides you with some tips that you ought to follow, read through and follow if you want during a rental transaction for both the owner and the renter. Here's the message that came through from the prospective renter. You'll also notice if I go over to the renter's chat session, they are the renter. There'll be an update here in just a second. There it is. So they're basically seeing the same thing right now. Both of them are. So now I go over here and I say as the owner, okay, have you used one of these before? It is available. Do you need delivery? If so, how far away are you? Can't type tonight. So I submit that message to the renter. If I go over to the renter screen, I see it has popped up already. And I respond, yes, I own a speed shop. Very familiar. Delivery would be great. And I am about 10 miles from you. So send that back, and now I go back to the owner's side. There's that message popping up. Great. I'll have it there at 8 a.m. and picked up by 5. So with that, the owner now is going to go out and create an invoice. And they know the invoice is going to be for 1 day of rental, so that's already in here. The two-quip fees have been calculated, taxes have been calculated. The only thing they need to add now is the delivery charges, right? So because we agreed to that. So I add in delivery, whatever that is, and I can add to the description how it's calculated if I want, but let's just put, it's $56. So I add the invoice row for $56. It recalculates the invoice. Now I have a new amount. Just for purposes of this demo, I'm going to give myself a nice discount because this will actually charge my credit card. So I'm going to do a demo discount of minus $9.87. Should give me somewhere around a couple of dollars, $2.12 for a total invoice. So I'm going to finalize that. So now that is submitted, and you can see it's all been changed over here on the booking details. If I go back now to the renter, you can see the booking details have changed. They also have notification that the invoice has arrived, so now they can review it and pay it. They see it, and now they look, and their Visa card is already here because it's on file at Stripe. They agree to the charges and pay it. And since that's been paid now, the owner will begin what's called the startup process, the start pickup process. And what that consists of really is taking pictures of the item that's being rented and including any comments they want about existing damage or it's brand new in the box, whatever they want to say about it that helps them document anything about the item in case there is a claim that comes through for damage or some other event that could occur. So once they've documented what they need to, they'll confirm the pickup, which means that happens either when the person comes to pick it up at your place, or if you're delivering it, you want to do that before that you drop it off and put it into their possession. Now the item is with the renter for the day. Let's say it's at the end of the day, we're going back to pick it up. So since they're not bringing it to our shop, we delivered it, we're going back to get it. That's when we'll do the return process. If the person that rents is bringing it back to your shop, you'll start the return process when they show up. And again, it's a very similar process. You take any pictures that you need to, and you make any comments that you need to about the condition of the item. And it could also include, even if it came back and let's say they were supposed to refuel it and they brought it back with half a tank. You could put that information in here, and then this is the place where you have a chance to do a final invoice. And so let's say that the item was in good condition, but you're going to charge them for refueling, $15, whatever it is, right? So you put that in. Now, in my case, I'm not going to charge myself money for something, but I just want to show you how to put that in there. So if I delete that row, and let's say that it came back, it's in great shape, it's refueled, no problems, I'm going to just confirm equipment return here. There's no final charges that go through on the person's card at that point. And that really concludes the overall transaction. And matter of fact, you can see it's gone over here if I show concluded. Here's the one we just did. And the same thing will occur on this side. You can see an audit trail of the entire transaction. You can see that it's gone over here now. And so it is, in all effect, it's done. So just the last thing I'll show you just real quick. If I go out and list equipment, if I want to list a new piece of equipment, I just come here, I click on the plus sign, add whatever photographs I want to add title, description, pricing about the item, where it's located, and then I would click here and create the listing. If I am, let's say I want to edit one of my existing listings, I come out to manage my listings, click on edit listing, it pulls up everything I have there, and I can easily edit that information about that item. So that's it, basically. I hope that's helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video.